right, my friends, so we're doing the week ahead in love, and this is going to be a 6-card spread. All right, so the main energy coming in is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, crossed by the 3 of Cups, and then we have your lesson, their lesson, area for growth, and the libido card. And bottom of the deck we have the Page of Pentacles. Alrighty. Okay, so I mean, you know, right off the bat, with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, okay, this is coming in as the main energy in the reading, and you know, this is really kind of speaking to almost a period of bad luck. Okay, so if you just kind of feel like luck has not been on your side, you know, then this reading may resonate with you. But let's start here with the Page of Pentacles, which is coming in at, you know, at the bottom of the deck. So this I'm taking as the underlying energy in today's reading. But I feel like, you know, when I was first feeling, just looking at it, it's like, I feel like you guys are trying to get something off the ground. Something that is, you know, going to work in your favor in terms of, you know, garnering more pentacles. But this does represent new beginnings, passion, you know, the start of new endeavors. You may be looking to make a career change or begin an entrepreneurial pursuit. But there's massive energy with this card, guys, that like speaks to the motivation needed to manifest your goals. That means that you have the energy here underlying this reading to again, to do whatever it is here that that's calling to you, whatever that new beginning is, whatever that passion is. And you know, you yourself, you're a very quiet, steady, and diligent lover, and you're dedicated in your relationships. So Wheel of Fortune, that is the only major arcana. So in addition to the bad luck, I mean, this could also speak to a lack of control, possibly clinging to control, unwelcome changes, as well as delays. And when the wheel is reversed, it's like misfortunes have been following you. And at the same time, you understand that these misfortunes are due to external influences that you cannot control. So it's like you at least know that much, okay? It's like you just know that things just aren't working out, but it's like, but you understand that these are things that are out of your control. Now, one of two things here. This could speak to it, and here's what I'm getting. I am getting that perhaps your love connection or love life is currently feeling out of control at this time, but more so because this is crossed by the Three of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse speaks to external events, you know, that may be affecting this relationship. And the fact that, again, it's crossed by the Three of Cups, and, you know, so this could speak to, you know, kind of like, and again, I'm going to go with it being this person that's kind of giving their attention to multiple cups. Because again, you're dedicated, you're dedicated in your relationships. You know, this is not the kind of energy that you personally would put or involve yourself in, right? And so it's kind of like treat others how you would want to be treated. So you would not entertain things like this, but but again, it does seem that that this person, has other thoughts. Now, okay, so your lesson, guys, I mean, it's coming in as the Six of Swords, and, there is pain here. And, both of you guys actually have swords cards for your lessons. But, your lesson, guys, if this resonates, okay, but this speaks to leaving something behind, putting distance between something, and accepting lessons. But this represents as well transition, change, and maybe even holding on to the past. You may be in this transition period, but you're having a hard time letting go. But yeah, you are currently going through this transformational period that's involving a shift in your love life. But this really is speaking to moving on from a relationship, guys. That's like, and this is coming in as your lesson. So, you're being told, I feel like very frankly here by the universe, that that this is the right energy for you to move into, which is, again, putting distance between you and this situation. Because, again, it's just, your love life is just out of control. And if it is external influences affecting the connection, remember that we cannot control external influences. We can only control ourselves, our reactions to things. So, with that being said, it's you have the free will to stay in this connection or not. And this card also symbolizes a trip that you will need to take alone. You may be feeling separation anxiety from loved ones, but understand that you are making the right decision for your future. So it's very powerful message, but I feel like it's just pretty far so clear here. Now let's see with them. They are coming in as the Eight of Swords, so I'm not quite sure yet really what I'm picking up on from this person, but I mean, perhaps it would make sense for coming into the position that it did that. This may be that this person at this time, it's like they're rejecting the restrictions that others are imposing on them. And perhaps they feel that this connection is an imposition. Of course, take that as it resonates, but but I'm going to pull a little bit more here because the Lovers came out. Well, I suppose, okay, that can make sense. It's their desire, guys. Again, their desires, they may feel trapped by this connection. But it's like they're making a choice right now between this connection and like their freedom. Here with, it's like they're trying to, I feel like they feel torn here. It's like, between like the single life or, being with just one, but finding it like, oh, I'm losing my freedom. I mean, this is someone who just, it's like they clearly, they don't know what they want, guys. And I will say it every single time, I just without fail, but when someone doesn't know what they want, that for me is a red flag, okay? That it's just that when someone doesn't understand what they want and where they're going, especially if you do, if you have a vision, move on with your life until you attract in someone that matches your values, that, wants the same things. You're going to hear this stuff a lot, guys, but this truly is the way. That's why, do not settle. Be selfish. But it seems that this person is being selfish. You know, I mean, literally 100%. And I mean, you don't deserve this, guys. I take the Page of Pentacles often as like an honest offer, and I feel like you know, you're coming in with an honest, you came in with an honest offer, but this person at this point, you know, it's like I feel that they've been hurt in the past, and for some reason, I don't know, I'm picking up like on that they think that they've healed or in some, you know, on some mental capacity, but in reality it is affecting their relationships, like you know. Again, they feel restricted, you know what I mean? They feel restricted by this connection, guys, with the Lovers, you know. And when I say that, I want to stress as well to not take that personally at all. It's just that they feel restricted by themselves. They haven't found inner peace. They haven't built a relationship with themselves. So that thus, you know, they're not gonna get this. You, on the other hand, are still able to obtain the Lovers, but this person, at least in this energy, you know. And I mean, you're being told what to do here, guys. Your lesson is to put distance between you and this person, as hard as that is. I mean, you really are being called to move away. And yeah, even with the Seven of Cups, I feel like this is also another card talking about choices. And so that's coming in as the area for growth. And, you know, this is a lot, this person, you know, they have a lack of purpose. I already mentioned confusion, but they're distracted, and they're making poor choices, guys. Here we go again. Just as the Eight of Swords in the reverse spoke to, the Seven of Cups reversed speaks to the fact that this person currently feels trapped by their circumstances, God forbid, you know, and confused about their next steps. Okay, so, you know, yeah, I mean, this person, seriously, guys, like, it's just like chaos and confusion follows them in whatever love connection they're in. They avoid romantic decisions, possibly, but, and I feel that this is a message for you. This particularly is that this card reminds you that you have more options than you think. So again, you have more options than you think, like, you know, go toward them, right? But, you know, you're encouraged to reconnect with your larger objectives and drive your decision making forward, even if it feels scary at the moment. But I do feel that you guys, I mean, again, you guys have already, well, maybe not, but I don't know if you've already moved away from this person or not, but I do feel like you've already started on that journey. Yeah, because this person is just concerned, again, with all the various choices, feeling like, you know, this connection is a burden in a sense, and it's like they're literally only a burden to themselves, guys. They're never, you know, and that's where it's like they're never gonna find happiness, you know, in that sort of energy. So that's, you know, it's that type of just wish them well, bless them, and move on, you know, move on to the next chapter of your life, because right now, yeah, at least, you know, in the week ahead in love, but it's just this person doesn't seem to be it, guys, you know. But you know, you guys definitely would know best and only take what resonates. Now we have the Nine of Pentacles coming in, in the reverse for the libido card, excuse me. And I mean, interestingly, guys, I feel like you guys are guarded right now in the area of physical intimacy. And it may be that you feel some instability because it's because you're feeling this instability with this person that you've kind of, closed yourself off in this way. But you're being guarded in love right now. You're protecting yourself. So I feel that you do understand that reckless or stupid decisions can be made in the bedroom if you were to reconnect with this person. So it's like it's basically like you're steering clear, you know. So I mean, I'm gonna pull an advice card, but you were pretty much literally just straight up told to like put distance between you and this person. So we'll see what else may want to come out. Okay, looks like 2 cards. The 9 of Wands in the reverse and the 2 of Swords in the reverse. So I do feel like you've made up your mind here, guys. With the 9 of Wands, in the upright, I typically take that as like a last stand. And so I feel like at this point with the 9 of Wands, it's almost like you've reached that pinnacle now where you're like, it's time to walk away. I mean, it's basically like, yeah, you guys have just given up. Like, you're not, you understand that this, you're not going to win against this person's demons, or, you know what I mean, whatever's going on here. I mean, this goes along with the Wheel of Fortune too, guys. So the 9 of Wands in the reverse, it does speak to the feeling that life has been against you, and you may have been perceiving, almost feeling like you've been dealt a bad hand. It just feels like you haven't been able to get out of this wheel. And it's like, the relationship has been failing despite you putting in the work. But you also feel like you've been the only one putting in the work, right? Because again, this person's focus is all over the place and not, you know what I mean? It's just, not from a true intention, not from a true place. But the 9 of Wands may also be a sign that you are closer than you think to a positive outcome. So, so definitely a beautiful message there. I mean, it could feel like you're almost like you're stuck in the middle of the woods and can't see the finish line, but and it kind of like, imagine if you're stuck in the woods there, right? But the universe is telling you that you're closer than you think to a positive outcome here, guys. You're closer than you think to the wheel turning in your favor, okay? Excuse me, my throat was starting to get a little itchy. Now, so then we have the 2 of Swords in the reverse as well. And, of course you could be feeling feelings of hesitancy or anxiety, feeling that there may be no right choice to make here. You may feel kind of stuck and unable to make a move, but this reminds you that you have everything within you to make a decision, and your intuition does know the best route to take. It can sometimes be tough to trust our inner hunches, but this card indicates that the full picture will soon come to light. And what we were saying, your positive outcome is right around the corner, guys. Okay, and again, I mean, with this energy that you bring, I mean, you are a caring person. you care for others and you care for the relationships that you're in. So, whatever the reason for this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, better times are ahead. And I think that's because you finally made the decision to put yourself first and to walk away from the pain, you know. Again, you're just guarded in love against this person, and it's no wonder. Again, they get distracted by shiny objects, and they just truly don't know what choice to make, what they want in life, whether that's monogamy or fun or whatever it is. And they don't have a life. They haven't found their life's purpose. And when someone hasn't really found their life's purpose or their meaning or what, catch my drift. They're a lost soul, essentially. And it's like you can't wait around for someone to figure out what it is that they want to do with their life, guys. So, they're also carrying, I don't know. I keep wanting to say I feel like a past hurt or trauma, but something definitely is underlying, affecting the way that they act here and their behaviors. But again, that doesn't, it's just one of those things where it is what it is, right? But I think your biggest message, and here's the sun, so, even with the Page of Wands, so, you guys may have a new offer actually coming in fairly soon, from a different person. And we even have the Fool here, which is very beautiful. So I think you guys are really being called here to move along on your path and to take, trek along and basically choose your new beginning, guys. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.